Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Do you all know that Beyonce may have played a crucial role in helping Rihanna's career? Now, I did not realize this until recently. I stumbled across this old clip of L.A. Reid on the Steve Harvey show, and he revealed that Beyonce convinced him to pay special attention to Rihanna because Beyonce knew that Rihanna was going to be a star.
Beyonce helped you see a potential in an artist that you signed. Who was that?
I signed Rihanna, and we had a showcase. And at the showcase, there were two artists performing. Her name is Teairra Mari, and she's a really sweet girl. And the truth is, I was paying a little more attention to her than I was to Rihanna. After the showcase, you know, Beyonce just gave me one of those looks, and he said, "That Rihanna girl, she's a beast." And she looked away, right? And I was like, so I did a Rihanna double take. You know, but it wasn't as though I didn't believe in Rihanna. I love that girl, right? But I paid a little more attention when Beyonce said that to me. Yeah.
When I first heard this, I said, wow, Beyonce may have played a critical role in the early stages of Rihanna's career. And that's not me trying to give her all the credit, but sometimes it takes that one person to see something special in someone. And I really believe that if Beyonce did not put that bug in L.A. Reid's ear, his focus would have eventually shifted somewhere else because he had another artist that he was paying attention to, and that artist was named Teairra Mari. Now, some people may or may not know this, but Rihanna and Teairra Mari and another singer named Ne-Yo all came up together. When L.A. Reid and Jay-Z came to Def Jam, they signed Rihanna, Teairra Mari, and Ne-Yo. Now, at one point, Teairra Mari was the favorite because she had the whole package. She had the talent, she could sing well, she could perform. Not only that, she had the around-the-way girl image. So she had everything that L.A. Reid was looking for, which is why he was initially more invested in her. However, things kind of changed when Beyonce said, hey, you might want to pay attention to this island girl, Rihanna, because she has something that Teairra doesn't have. She has that Caribbean flavor, and she has a natural star power. And even though her voice wasn't as strong as Teairra's, it was still very unique, very distinctive, and it was also flexible enough to fit into different genres like dancehall, R&B, pop, rock, you name it. So in Beyonce's eyes, Rihanna had an edge over Teairra Mari. And I do believe she favored her because Rihanna was actually Jay-Z's artist. Jay-Z was the one who brought Rihanna on to Def Jam.
So tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you.
A really good audition.
Yes.
But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
You had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sign songs here, we sign artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested.
So I was able to audition comfortably, and he was impressed by the audition, and he didn't let me leave until 3 in the morning after I signed the deal.
Relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
As you could hear, Jay-Z was really persistent about signing Rihanna. And once he signed her, both he and L.A. Reid had big plans for her. Beyonce was also in Rihanna's corner.
I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce.
That's right.
How was it like meeting her?
I could not speak.
Really?
Really. That's someone I really looked up to for a long time. And it was after one of my showcases, and he was introducing me to everyone from the label. Then he finally said, okay, one more person. And there she was. And I could not speak.
And she gave you some advice.
Yes, she did. She just told me to, when I get on stage, let loose, have fun, and be in control.
The support that Rihanna got from L.A. Reid, Jay-Z, and Beyonce did initially help her. Def Jam did push Rihanna's first single, Pon de Replay, which was an instant hit. However, Rihanna's follow-up single wasn't as successful, and her album Music of the Sun did not sell as much as the label hoped. It was alleged that Def Jam was very close to dropping Rihanna. At that point, they already dropped her label mate Teairra Mari because they weren't satisfied with the response to her singles. Even though Teairra was loved by L.A. Reid and later on embraced by Jay-Z, she eventually was dropped because her label was not satisfied with her record sales. To her credit, Teairra did score an urban hit called Make Her Feel Good, but her follow-up single called No Daddy failed to do anything, and the label ended up letting her go.
Yeah, we put the No Daddy song out and it just did horrible.
Yeah.
But I know that it was confusing to consumers because we had this urban song with Make Her Feel Good, then we had this crazy pop song with No Daddy, and it was just like no bridge in between. So people were just confused. Like, who is she? I'm thinking we at least gonna get like a third single. Yeah, it was over. I get a call on my prom day from Jay Brown, and he was like, you know, we're gonna be letting you go, or whatever, however he worded it. And I was like, okay.
I was shocked. I was sad because Jay didn't call me himself, you know, Jay Brown called me. And I was, you know, confused because I didn't know why. He was like a father figure at the time, but right now I can't say that because, you know, I don't talk to him anymore. And he didn't even call me and tell me bye-bye, so, you know.
Teairra's music journey was rather disappointing considering all of the potential she had. She did create some buzz for herself when she released her single Sponsor, but after a while she left the music scene and joined a reality show called Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Her joining Love and Hip Hop did not really help her image at all. She dealt with a lot of relationship drama, battled alcoholism, and got herself into an ugly legal battle with the rapper 50 Cent. Luckily, Rihanna avoided Teairra's fate. She still continued to have success in the music business, but it was a difficult process because she too was almost dropped from her label. Rihanna's team had to fight for her singles SOS, which was a big pop hit for her, and her other single Umbrella, which was her breakout hit. If it wasn't for Rihanna's team fighting on her behalf, she more than likely would have been dropped from Def Jam Records. Even though Rihanna's management team helped her, she did eventually have to part ways with them and part ways with her financial advisors after they gave her some horrible business advice, which almost left her broke. But the good thing is Rihanna was able to financially bounce back, and she also continued to succeed in music. As she became more successful, she started getting a lot more comparisons to Beyonce. At one point, Beyonce was really the only current black pop star on the music scene, and in a way, she kind of laid a blueprint down for artists like Rihanna. Rihanna herself said that Beyonce was one of her biggest influences.
Beyonce is one of my major influences. Like, she's one of my idols.
Even though Rihanna looked up to Beyonce, she still sought to do something different. When Rihanna switched up her image, she was able to separate herself from the Beyonce comparisons. But as she got bigger, more people started to create competition between her and Beyonce. Even though Rihanna and Beyonce were two totally different artists and they had different looks and different sounds, they were often pitted against each other because they were the only two black female pop stars in the industry. And it didn't help when rumors started spreading that Rihanna was having an affair with Beyonce's husband, Jay-Z. So the media and the fans created a narrative that Rihanna and Beyonce were feuding.
But I gotta be honest, all these people are saying these crazy things.
Yes.
People are saying that Beyonce pushed Rihanna down a flight of stairs and broke her toe.
Funny.
What do you have to say about that? About people like doing all this stuff? Beyonce hates Rihanna. She's jealous. It's crazy.
It is. Yeah. It actually gets annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Because at first it was funny because I was like, this is insane. But it gets frustrating after a while.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of ignoring it. You know, I'm getting better at doing that.
Yeah.
But not at all. She is one of the sweetest women I've ever met. She's so kind and.
Do you guys talk about the craziness? Do you and Beyonce talk about like?
We don't even address it.
Never.
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
And what about Jay-Z? Do you say, yo, Jay, they think you and I are?
No.
You don't talk to him about it?
Not at all.
Oh my gosh.
No, we had talks. I mean, we talked about not letting it get in the way because at one point it got to me so much that I got nervous around him.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even be myself around him anymore.
So have you ever dated Jay-Z? Not at all.
Never.
I can't believe you asked me. He's a lot older. It'd be like dating your uncle.
I've never looked at him in that way.
Yeah.
Never. He's my mentor.
Yes.
He gives me great advice.
But you know, I feel like the rumor mill is so insane and so crazy, especially with the internet these days. Some people print a couple of things and all of a sudden it's the truth.
Yes.
And that is so sad. So I'm happy that you're here today to tell people that's crazy.
Yeah.
And Beyonce, I know the girl. I'm obsessed with her too. But I know her and she's so sweet. She doesn't have that jealousy thing.
Not at all.
And she's proud of you.
Very sweet.
And you know what? And not to like really say anything, but if she had a problem with you, she might could do something and you might be on another label or with another somebody. You know what I'm saying? She's a powerful woman.
As you can see, the rumors about Rihanna, Beyonce, and Jay-Z really got out of hand, especially the rumors about Rihanna and Jay-Z's relationship. Now, believe it or not, this rumor was actually false, and it was later on revealed that Rihanna's ex-publicist, Jonathan Hay, spread those rumors to create publicity for Rihanna.
The story about Jay-Z and Rihanna, an alleged affair. Can you talk more about that, the rumors surrounding it?
Well, you know, that had been a long-standing rumor that Jay-Z and Rihanna were having an affair. And my job as a biographer is to sort of unpack these rumors and put the lie to them if possible, or confirm them if that's the case. We talked to a publicist who worked for Rihanna who admitted that he planted the story in the press. It was not true. It was a story that he planted in order to further Rihanna's career.
Okay, so Jay-Z and Rihanna never did the nasty.
They did not do the nasty, Wendy. In fact, after the book just came out today, but the publicist has apologized publicly to Beyonce for having planted that rumor. He just made the apology over the weekend.
Now, even though this rumor was false, it did spread like wildfire in the industry, and the rumors may have created some awkwardness between Rihanna and Beyonce. An author by the name of J. Randy Tababarelli wrote in his book Becoming Beyonce that Beyonce wasn't too trustful of Jay-Z and Rihanna's relationship after those rumors spread. Even though Jay-Z denied it, Beyonce was still a little skeptical. And rightfully so, because Jay-Z did have a history of cheating on her. So she allegedly started to question some things. Despite all the crazy rumors and the competition that was forced between Rihanna and Beyonce, they still remained cordial over the years, and they did not allow outsiders to turn them against each other. Both Beyonce and Rihanna are successful icons, and they achieved their success without having to tear each other down. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.